So this is it, the round to determine the final four. Averaging the scores for the first 3 rounds gives us the following standings. Win and you're in. Amy will have to sit out the first game, and Hefe will have to sit out the first 2.
We're down to the good players. I think I got a shot to get in. Could be tough. Obviously, I'll be playing probably the first game, maybe first few games with JT to get into the final. Interesting because I'm going to have to win outright to actually make it into the finals. I think it can happen. I mean, JT's beatable. He's got weaknesses, and if I see the opportunity, I'm going to take it.
I think what we're going to do is just see how the game goes, let JT win, and push it that way. We don't want him to let Patty win. And then once JT wins, then we're going to just go after Patty and keep him out, as they have a little alliance together. So we're trying to break that up.
Patty and I have had a pretty symbiotic relationship when we're in there, but that's got to change a little bit because only one goes on. So, it's going to be a little give and take. And Adam and Tyson will probably be doing the same thing.
I was shocked JT wasn't going to help Patty get in first, so he had an alliance in the finals. But then again, I was holding the camera, so he could have been lying to me. I was anxious to see how this played out. So it seemed clear JT was just going for it, so I told Tyson to stick with our plan and help JT win.
You need black stripes and sunglasses.
It was interesting because since it's one man wins, if given the opportunity, I would have gunned for JT a couple of times, but Adam and Tyson had something going on. They were setting each other up. They never set me up, even though I was in great position to hit JT out a couple of times.
Well, that was a little too easy. I don't think anybody was bringing their A game right there. I wanted to, just to strike a little fear in the hearts of men everywhere. But, I could tell. People were off their game. And honestly, if you win, you don't get to practice as much. So, I'm okay with that. I don't really need the practice, but these guys do. So, it is what it is.
What it was a perfectly executed plan to split them up. Now the plan was whichever one of us got the early lead, help that person get in. Game on.
Ooh, I lost my shoe. My shoe is out. Totally interference. Adam free. Tyson.
Tyson had actually come up to me and said, I want to fucking get Adam. I want to get him. Let's just get him. And the bitch pulls like this weird Benedict Arnold thing and then just starts feeding Adam everything.
Adam started to take a lead, so I went with it. I just did everything I could to help it that way, but make it look like it wasn't going that way.
Tyson just gave up on going for him, and Adam ran away with it. I don't know what the fuck, Benedict Arnold bullshit, so I guess I'm up against Tyson next game, and one thing about that tall, lanky motherfucker, I don't trust a word he fucking says.
And though he wasn't even playing, JT did try to help Patty. That, or he just likes to argue.
It wasn't too much fair. On that monitor, you can't tell. you're not. You're the scorekeeper.
I'm the ref.
You're the score.
Go.
I'm the ref and it wasn't allowed.
Rewind that back.
She's the line judge.
I was watching right here.
Dude, Jesus Christ, dog. Everybody
Me
saw it.
too.
You're just the scorekeeper.
Yes, but he'll always be JT. So I got my 50 and was in. Which brings us to the final 2 spots and the final meltdown. All that and more next time on Flip.